Welcome back, lore seekers and guardians of memory. Today, we dive into the most moving tales woven into the world of Hana, Bridge of Spirits, a story of love, loss, and the desperate hope that endures beyond death. This is the story of Adira and Hanna, the master woodsmith and her beloved, whose devotion both built and doomed a village at the edge of the mountain shrine. I'm Vigil, and this is Video Game Lore. Let's cross the bridge into a story that will linger long after the spirits have moved on. Adira's story begins with creation. She was the village woodsmith, a craftswoman whose hands shaped the tools and wonders that made life possible in this remote mountain settlement. Her partner, Hana, shared her dreams and her burdens. Together, they studied the mysteries of the mountain shrine, a force that pulsed through the land, nourishing crops, guiding spirits, and granting life to earth and stone. The village thrived, and Adira and Hana's love was a beacon at its heart. But the land's balance was fragile. When the mountain shrine's power began to fade, crops withered and hope faltered. As the heart of the village grew sick, Adira and Hana searched for a solution, believing that the energy they had harnessed could sustain their people even as nature faltered. Yet supplies ran low, and the future grew uncertain. Hana, determined to help, left on a perilous journey across the sea to seek aid. She promised Adira that if she did not return, she must move on and care for the village. But Adira's heart could not accept the possibility of loss. As time passed, Hana did not come home. Adira, refusing to give up, threw herself into her work. She toiled to capture the fading energy of the mountain, shaping it into the village heart. A powerful artifact she hoped could renew the land and light the way for Hana's return. With the help of Rufus, the loyal ox she and Hana had built together, Adira began to build a great tower, a lighthouse to guide her love home. But in her grief and desperation, Adira pushed herself and her creation beyond what the land could bear. The mountain's sickness deepened, corruption spread, and the balance was broken. Hana's journey brings her to the village long after these tragedies have unfolded. She meets Hana's spirit, who lingers near the border of the corrupted lands, still tethered to Adira by love and regret. Hana recognizes Hana's connection to the spirit realm and teaches her to focus spirit energy into bombs, tools that will be essential in the journey ahead. As Hana navigates the blighted village, she uncovers the fragments of Adira's past. She frees Rufus the ox, whose presence brings a brief spark of joy to Hana's spirit. At a sacred site, Hana witnesses a vision of Adira and Hana in happier times, gazing over the valley, dreaming of a future together. But the dreams have turned to nightmares. The tower is shrouded in corruption, and the forge, once alive with Adira's hammering, now echoes with the sound of loss. Hana climbs the cliffs, clearing away a monstrous guardian, and retrieves Adira's hammer, the first of 3 spirit relics needed to heal her soul. Overlooking the valley, Hana confides in Hana. She tells of her journey across the sea, the promise she made, and the pain Adira must have felt. Not knowing if her love would return. If I didn't make it back, I told her to move on without me. That must have been so hard for her, not knowing my fate. Hana descends into the caverns beneath the village, seeking the village heart, the artifact that Adira hoped would save her home. As she dons Adira's mask, Hana witnesses the woodsmith's last desperate conversation with Toshi, the village leader. Toshi pleads with Adira to let go and honor Hana's memory with the others, but Adira cannot. With Hana gone and the land dying, Adira's hope is all that she has left. After clearing the corruption and retrieving the second relic, Hana rides a lift to meet Hana once more. The truth becomes clear. In her grief, Adira moved the village heart to the top of the tower, determined to build a beacon for Hana's return. But in doing so, she upset the fragile balance of the mountain's energy. At the base of the tower, Hana places the relics at Adira's shrine. As the storm breaks, Adira's spirit appears, swirling with corruption and clad in woman armor. Her grief and longing have transformed her into a guardian of sorrow, lashing out at the world that took Hana from her. Hana faces Adira in a fierce battle at the tower's top, wielding all the skills and spirit energy she had learned. With determination and compassion, she cleanses Adira's spirit, breaking the bonds of corruption and freeing her from endless mourning. Now, Adira's true story is revealed. She remembers the ancient people who once settled the land, drawn to the mountain's promise. She and Hana believed they could harness its energy forever, but when the balance faltered and crops failed, hope faded. When Hana left, Adira swore never to abandon her. She built the tower as a lighthouse, longing for Hana's return. but in the end, it was not enough. The corruption struck, destroying Rufus and separating Adira's spirit from her body. In her last act, Adira finished the lighthouse, but grief and despair twisted her memories, poisoning the land she loved. She could not accept the truth that Hana was gone, and that moving on was the only way to heal. Hana gently shares her own pain, her fear for getting those she's lost, but she assures Adira that love and memory endure, and that what they built together will forever be a part of the land. At that moment, Hana's spirit appears, and for the first time since their passing, Adira and Hana are reunited. The two embrace, finally at peace, and their spirits ascend together to the mountain shrine. Hana returns to the village, where Zajiro welcomes her. He is glad that Adira and Hana's spirits are united, as their masks are returned to the shrine. Hana, changed by their story, reflects on the cost of love and the power of letting go. But the mountain is not yet healed. Hana's journey must continue, deeper into the mysteries of the shrine, the corruption, and the legacy of those who came before. Adira and Hana's story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the pain of loss. Their devotion built a village and a lighthouse, but only by facing the truth could they be reunited and set free. The land remembers their story, and so do we. If you're drawn to tales of heartbreak, hope, and the unseen bonds that shape magical worlds, stay tuned. There's much more lore to uncover in Hana Bridge of Spirit. Like, subscribe, and hit the hype button for more journeys into the spirit realm. I'm Vigil from Video Game Lore, and I will see you all in the next one.